Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We've got I think this is the second video for Sunday, and this is an interesting one. Sandbagging in Battlegrounds. Look, very interesting topic. So as I've been going through a bit of Battlegrounds, and I'm a little bit behind, but I'm going to be catching up. I've been trying to do Act 8.2 at the same time. Well, basically, I've been trying to play a lot of MCOC in my lunch break, so in an hour, trying to squeeze in a lot. It's very interesting, obviously, to kind of go, right, well, I used to have all this time available, and then you're obviously working through the day for one company, and then kind of trying to do a lot of the YouTube recording that I do. One thing I've had to stop doing is live streaming, as it's just not kind of coming with a time frame. If I had, and maybe I'd change up my schedule. I'm still working on that. A lot of the time I do work on MCC stuff, videos at a weekend, because that's when I have available time. But then I have to kind of thrust in a lot of other stuff. But the point is, I will get to the 400k that I need to, but it's going to be a case I'm going to have to play about with when I can grind for stuff. But something that's been very interesting as I've been kind of going through Battlegrounds has been, well, matchmaking hasn't been great, and we all know that. As a lot of you know, Kabama changing the way that victory seeding is changing, and as I said, it's going to be a divisive thing. That is something that some players will not want to see in the game, others, that's the case. I mean, reading some of the comments and some of the feedback sentiment from, say, on Friday, again, very mixed on that particular kind of thought process on that one. But as I said, for me personally, I see it being a good thing. But for others, may not see it being a good thing at all. But we'll have to see. I always think that, we'll have to see how these things work out. If it doesn't work, then, hey, we'll go to Kabam. It doesn't work. But anyway, to the point of the video, sandbagging. What is sandbagging? Sandbagging will basically be that, you'll try and put... well, not sandbagging from the purpose of getting something good out of it, as a kind of you can see on screen, right, with this here. This is from an interaction I had with a player where they fielded a team of 5 stars, but they are a higher level. So I'm not saying I faced off against somebody that has all 5 stars. They just fielded that because whether or not they were trying to sandbag to get easier matches, or what I think is and what they're doing is they're kind of quickly forcing the battle to go in a certain way that it's, well, going to result in match being over. And you might be saying, well, why do you need to end the match quickly? Well, at the moment, we are in a bit of a sticky situation. That sticky situation being that from an Alliance event perspective, for Battlegrounds, we have to be pushing up really high, and especially from individuals. Now, as I said, at the moment I'm behind with where I need to be. I need to be up to 400k. Come back towards the end of the season and I'll be up to 400k. I'm going to do it regardlessly of anything. But the thing is, sometimes you may be looking and going, I do not have the time for Battlegrounds, so basically I could just throw a participation to complete an Elder Mark battle for 2,250 points and be done with it. It's not the most economical way of dealing with it, but a lot of people are doing it because they're like, right, well, I'll just kind of thrust the Elder Marks. They may be like myself, they've got a ton of Elder Marks and they're going, do you know what, I can't be bothered to grind. I can't be bothered to do it. But, I've got a bit of time here. Well, I'll just go and make up about 20k's worth of points because here's the thing. I mean, look, it's not the most economical way of dealing with it. No, that's kind of that's facts. Because if you look at it this way and going, okay, Rich, you've got 8,000 points. We'll do the kind of the sums here. So we've got 8,000 Elder Marks divided by 90. That is, well, is that 80? Is that right? 8,000, so 88 battles. So I could do 88 battles right now. So if I go 88 times, so let's just say I'm putting 0 effort in and just sink myself in there, I could get 198,000 points by just not giving a toss. Look, that's not, and the thing is, that's not the way that we should be looking at this. We should be given a toss. Every time we go into Battlegrounds, we should be looking to win it. And obviously that's what I'm going to try and do with some of these points. But look, guys, life happens, I really wanted to do, I was thinking to myself, right, I've got to do this, and this in game. Things are going well. I've only missed one 22-hour event, which will probably be Event Quest completion, which is on now, but I've got a family barbecue I'm going to be going to, and tomorrow I'm going to be going to another family thing, which is it's important. And I'm not going to say, oh, I can't go because I'm going to be playing Marvel Contest of Champions. No, it's not. Look, life is important. I'm going to touch grass. Jealous? No. Thing is, people are doing better when it comes to like, you know, how they manage their time and things like that. But I thought this was very interesting because then I've seen this quite a few times where people are forfeiting out. And look, at the end of the day, I'm not kind of like saying, oh, well, it's so bad, you should kind of do, you should give a toss when it comes to playing. Look, at the end of the day, play the game how you see fit. And these people may be trying to save time, because that's the other side you got to look at it. Like, they may be going, well, do you know what? I'd like the situation here where I've got a ton of Elder Marks. I don't really play Battlegrounds. I could just shoot in some champions, like some lower champions. They could get absolutely kind of demolished. But what I've done is I've allowed someone to get an easy win. Not necessarily a good thing, not necessarily a bad thing. But do you know what? That's nice. Because if you remember back in Christmas time, we had this new kind of wave of thing called Sandbagging. Sandbagging was basically people were thrusting in like 2-star champions into stuff, and they were just giving people easy wins. And that's nice. Obviously, it's not kind of doesn't break into the competitive elements of this, but at the same time, people want to save their time. As I said, I could do this right now. I could get 200,000 points just by Sandbagging. Sandbagging, basically giving free gifts to other players. I could do it if I wanted to. I'm still going to try, and that's the main thing. Like, try your best, ladies and gentlemen. Try your best. But yeah, I get the reasons why. Actually, funny enough, I had it recently. So the image that I showcased was from something recently. But then again, I don't know, and I don't want to guess this other person's situation when they faced off against me. So this other player that I faced off against forfeited. Now, again, like, I don't know if that's a case of going, well, they either saw the roster, because it was at a low level. Look, this was like, what is it, like, you know, a bronze level, as I was kind of going through the early kind of like bit. And it was like, it was surprising. Look, here's the thing. People have issues when it comes to playing. You know, this person could have disconnected. I'm not saying that's the case. But again, it could be a situation of players either going, do you know what, I I thought we were evenly matched with the rosters. But, you know, that may not be the case. Actually, it's like, just funny enough, just check out now. I'm not going to be revealing. But, you know, they actually got more rank 5s than me, to be honest. But the thing is, it may be in a case they disconnected at the time. I'm not going to showcase or show who it is, because that's not fair on the person. And again, it's not fair on the situation, because I don't know the situation. I don't want to, because they could have disconnected. They could have had a bug, and the bug's still around in Battlegrounds at the moment. So that's the thing, isn't it? Like, you don't know what's going on. It could be a case of something cropped up. See to the kids. Got to get back to work. Don't know. Maybe it's a case that they are. No, they wouldn't. No, it's just, anyway. It is what it is when it comes to the situation. I think I did one of the fights, and after I was thinking, oh, this went rather well. But then I don't know. Then kind of like when we came to like the end screen, it's like, well, they forfeited. So, but again, like, that could be a thing that disconnected. It happens. There's bugs within there. But I don't know. It's interesting because I want to find out from you in the comments. Put in the comments, have you found that some people have either fielded some very kind of like lower rosters, like this, for example, or have they, and I'm talking less than 5 stars, have you also seen like forfeiting? Have you seen people maybe just like giving up and kind of, again, not sandbagging, but kind of like instant forfeiting in order to, say, benefit the likes of the climb? Because as I said, like, you could literally have 0 effort. I think as well there's been something that KT1 called out on about like some points kind of like discrepancies from people kind of like there's been points discrepancies about people kind of like, you know, throwing matches and stuff. But, you know, anyway, thoughts on that in the comment section. Let me know. Have you seen this? Have you kind of like witnessed this? Are you happy with this? Do you care about this? Because that's the thing as well. Like, some people that would do this, and I did consider it to kind of go, look, well, I can just auto fight this whilst I have my lunch and work on a video or something, or I can kind of like just throw in some shit champions and forfeit out. It's not the right way to do it. I don't think I could ever do it. Obviously, it crosses your mind, but I haven't done it. I don't plan to do it. I plan to try, even if I'm playing terrible in one match. I'll see it through to the end. Anyway, it is what it is. You never know what can happen if you kind of like, you know, give a toss. But in any case, that has been the video. Thank you very much for watching. Get involved in the comment section with the discussion, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, much love, goodbye.